Okay, what's up, everybody? We're live. This is my seventh coding session on Iron Jimmy. Going to be working on that e-commerce website again for barbell sleeves. Going to go ahead and tweet that out right now. Really trying to share this stuff on social media more and more and more. Get some viewers up in here. Working on an e-commerce website for a barbell sleeve company. Doing the color picker component tonight. Let's see. Hashtag. YouTube live stream. Gatsby, Shopify, React.js, hooks, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Let's see. Then we need a sweet, like, microphone. What the heck? Sweet. Maybe we'll get some people joining. And I don't know what's up with these links, right? You post a link to live and it's like 2 videos behind. I'm on the number 7 right now, and this is only showing number 5. So speaking of this little microphone, I actually ordered a new microphone. This one's kind of crap. So I got a microphone from Blue Designs, the Yeti mic, the standard mic, and they sell this bundle that has an arm with a shock mount and the mic. So that's coming in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have that set up tomorrow night and maybe stream with it on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. So that's pretty dope. If you want to check it out, I'll put the link in the chat. So like I said, we're still working on the color picker. I started it the other day, and honestly, I did not finish it. Had a really hard time wrapping my head around some stuff, and I came back tonight with some fresh eyes, and I think I have a way forward, at least to make some progress, even if we don't finish everything today. This is really the last difficult component I have to make. Everything after this is just like styling, whatever. So before we get started, I actually published my ESLint config on NPM. It's my very first NPM package, my first open source package. Oh, I have 151 downloads. That's sick. Yeah, we're on version 5 right now. So I got that all hooked up into this Iron Jimmy project right there. And then it's crazy. The ESLint file now is just one line. Extends me, and then that's it. Done. It just pulls in all my settings. So one of the things that I enable now is accessibility linting, React linting, and React hooks. I had this all before. It was just jammed into like a giant. Actually, no, I only had React. So I added accessibility and hooks, and so we're going to see some new linting errors, and I'm going to have to make a story to take care of all the accessibility errors because I'm terrible about putting alt tags on images and things like that. So let's get this building. And so we're looking at this colors component. Look at that. There's my first ESLint accessibility error. This isn't actually a form element. It sits outside of a form, so it's not supposed to have a label. This should probably actually be like a span. Whoops. Again, I'll handle that later. Speaking of, do I even have a story for that? No. Look at this. I'm just adding more work, right? Accessibility. Oh my God, how do you spell that? Accessibility. Thank you, Google. Accessibility. Errors. Cool, so that is something we're going to have to do. Before version 1.0, right? It's important. Okay. So, what component are we working on? It's still not done. Holy crap. You know, I don't know if this just means my build process is getting longer or my computer is getting slower. One or the other. Come on, come on. Almost. There we go. Okay, so I think it's totally broken right now. Yeah, shit. So yeah, we're talking about a color picker over here. It needs to be part of the form, it really does. But look, this is its own component. When you click a color over here, it needs to select the appropriate color in the product image, which is a separate component. Here's the deal. I was having a hard time mentally modeling the communication between these two components. And I said, you know what, it doesn't matter. This component, this color picker component, will have state. So let's just get the state done first and foremost and worry about cross communication later. Okay, so we're going to add state. Great time to use a hook. We can do the use state hook. So use state hook returns two values, and what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Selected color and set selected color. Now, this isn't a variant. This doesn't match one-to-one to variants. Because, for instance, this green variant has two different, there's actually two variants with the color green. There's a 15 kg and a 20 kg bar. So this corresponds one-to-one to like the colors, but each color actually has two variants associated with it. So I can't say selected variant. That's not actually true. This component only knows about these colors, although I am going to change it to accept variant as input, I believe. That's my plan. So use state. I really need to make VS Code snippets for all of these. And what? State takes an initial value, so selected color. Yeah, see, and we need like, because it's going to get colors from the props. I don't know, man. Let's just make it like this to start with. Yeah, we haven't used it anywhere. Okay. Now, back up at the product page. Product page is this whole thing. It's a component. It feeds data into color. I'm doing some stupid ass stuff in here. Look at this. I wrote this retarded thing to slim down the variance and like get all the, like, just get certain parts of them. It's no good. So I think here's what I'm going to do. So what do I have? An option, a name, and an image. Let's see. Let's just log color right there. See what happens. Oh, log colors. Yeah, sure. Okay. What's the page say? What data is it actually getting fed in? Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's not bad. I mean, but we're getting 2 of each, right? It's not filtering the duplicates. Yeah, it's yelling at me for that too. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm going to leave that code there temporarily. I might need something stupid like this in the future. You never know. But my new idea is, look, just hand the variance down to the color component, right? Like, just give it to it. And let the color, give it the product, right? Let's just hand it the product, which has, let's do this. Let's log all the colors. And let's log the product, because I think it has the exact same information. Okay, so this is the custom color thing that I made. Look, there's all the variants. Option, name, image. Yeah, dude, it's all there. What if we just give the product to the color picker and let the color picker worry about all that? We can just iterate over variants. That might be the way to go. Get all this complexity out of here. So this is now going to get a product. Which is an object. It gets a product, which is an object. Perfect. And so what are we technically iterating over? Props.product. Should be iterating over variants at this point. Product. Variants. Yep. Yeah. Okay, so we are mapping over variants. We don't need the index because the variant has an ID. And we'll log the variant out here, just so we can see what we're dealing with. Okay. What line is this? 33. Before it barfs on itself. Yeah, there you go. So the variant has a Shopify ID. That will be the unique key. Wait, really? Why are they the same ID? I don't know. So this is variant.image.original source, I believe. Variant image original source. And this is variant.selected options. And then find the one that says color. Stupid. So I have to calculate some shit. Might as well just set all the variables up here that we need. Now, alt is going to equal. Let's set these right. Why is this yelling at me? Return. Unexpected token. Oh, right, because I have nothing here. Whatever. So that should work. Cool. So alt is essentially going to be variant.selected options dot find the one where name equals color. Let's look this up a little bit. Find element in array. I think it's dot find. I mean, that would make sense. We don't need includes. We don't need index. Find index. What does it take? Element as a, yeah. So it takes element as an argument. So we need to find the element where name is color. Element dot name equals color. Let's be explicit to lowercase color. Oh, see? This is we have some items in the store where we called it pattern and not color. This is why I wrote that thing like this. So I wrote it like this instead. So color or pattern. No, but this returns true or false. Oh, that's okay. Right, no. this needs to return true or false. Yeah, so this method will return true or false. So color or pattern if it includes. So if name is weight is not in one of these. So this returns false, and so it doesn't find it. But if it's color or pattern, it returns true. And alt, I believe, gets this. So then we need the value of that. Dot value. Like, this is a giant, stupid function, a line of logic, and I don't like it. Let's just check. Alt right now should be that option object. Where did I get a yells at me? Unexpected token, comma. Where? Oh, expected, comma. Because I need one more of those bad boys. Any errors? No. So what do we get here? Yep, name. See, now we're getting them twice. We know that. We need to reduce this afterwards. This is fine for now. Great. Oh, so check it. Look, you hover over this. What's alt text? I thought that alt text is supposed to show on hover. Am I dreaming? It's okay. The alt is the name. That's perfect. So we know we're going to have to reduce this to not have duplicates. That's weird. Why is this not auto-correcting? Like prettier, shouldn't you be taking over? Like you say you're doing stuff, but you're not. Why? No, prettier is not working. What the hell? I will have to figure that out later. Stupid. Okay. All right, what's our next steps here? It's printing, oh, error, okay. It's printing out all the colors. product 50, 51. Let's get rid of those log messages. Product 50 and 51. Here we go. Because we're set on that. We're good. All right. So we're printing duplicates. Let's fix that. How? How do we fix that? So we're mapping over all of the variants. But that's not what we want. We need to determine just colors. Because variance isn't technically what we're looping over. This is where we simplify the array. This is where we do this stupid hunk of logic. Variance.reduce. Yep, we want to reduce it. And we need to output an array. Which has 3 values. No, we know this is color. We don't need that. You know, we literally just need the selected option object, if that makes sense. Hold on, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. The wife was leaving the office. She was painting her nails. She's heading off to bed. So I'm the night owl in this relationship. She goes to bed, I code. Works out nicely. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, so we have a new piece of state, which is colors. Colors is a state that is derived from props. Hooks doesn't outlaw this pattern, or it's not an anti-pattern in hooks. In fact, it's supported properly. So we are actually going to have a colors and set colors state. See, do we even... I don't think we even need state. It can just be a variable. Because it shouldn't change. Or nothing I'm doing in the component will change colors. So let's just calculate it. Like we're doing here. Right, so ultimately we're creating a name and an image. Yeah, let's log the variance again because I want to see how they format it. Selected options. Yeah, it's a name and a value. See, the image isn't there. Name, value, image. That's what our colors are. And we're not actually iterating over variance. We want to iterate over colors. Oh, we need a key. That's okay. That'll be the value. That'll be the image, and also be the name. And now this is not complicated enough to require variables. Okay. But is this right? See, this is what I don't know. So we're reducing this. Right, because we're not mapping it, because it could be dropping some elements from this array. So selected options. Right, we're getting the color, essentially. The color, selected option. Let's call this the colored option. Why the hell isn't Prettier running? I hate this. I hate this so much. Whatever. Man. So the color option. is one of the selected options. It's the selected options. Where the name is color or pattern. Correct. We create the object. And we only care about this if it hasn't been added yet. This should eliminate duplicates. Let's see. Oh. Colors. Yeah, so getting a bunch of duplicate key errors. What is the problem? Let's log color option. Let's log ACC. And let's log color. All the way up to the top. There's the color option. There's the accumulator. Here is color. Image, name, value. Perfect. Here's the color option. See, and then for some reason this whole entire thing fills in. The logs here. Don't know why. What I need to do right now is JavaScript does array include object. Dot include's not going to work, huh? Object. JavaScript array includes object. I gotta get better at Googling. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to have to do what they're saying. What's filter do? JavaScript array filter. So let's see, we're gonna filter takes, oh, okay, so the element and then some Boolean expression. So it's the element. I really want to call this colors. And that needs to get renamed to variant. That'll be much more natural. Colors.filter color. Look at that. And so now we're going to say no, we don't want to do that. Probably not filter. Like, I like that some example. JavaScript array includes object. Yeah, I think that some example was good. Yeah, I bet you underscore does this. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, index of is primitive. So it's going to be some. So if it already has an element with a name that is the same as color.name, well, if it doesn't have that, then go ahead and push the color. Please? Not name. Value. Wait, what? Oh, you pissed me off, bro. Let's just print out this expression. And I need to know more here. Like, what does this think is happening? because I'm comparing the wrong thing. What am I comparing? Let's log what the element is. I need to know the line 45. Yeah, element.value. Because it's the same thing. Moving slow, moving slow, moving slow. Look at that. We did it. Wow. Let's review. I hate this piece of logic. It's so messy. I'm like, I could just use Lodash, literally. Variant dot reduce. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, Lodash includes. Look at this. Array object string value. Oh, interesting. Wow. Oh, don't worry about it. I already got it. Don't worry about it. So, we are creating our colors. We reduce all of the variants by doing what? For each variant, we look at the color option. We get that by finding the option whose name is color or pattern. Great. We then create like a special version of that. It's got its name, which is always color, value, and original source. Now, only if something with a value is not in our accumulator, we push it. Return accumulator. And we log colors. Yeah. And there we go. Okay. Do we need this in state? I don't think so. What we do need to do though is move this first. And selected color is going to equal colors 0. Yep, there we go. You know what I want to do? I want to make a method called getColors. Get colors from variants. And it's going to take a list of variants. And you know what's easier? Get colors. And it takes a product. Just to get all this logic out of this file. Get colors. Perfect. Utils Shopify. And we're going to pass in product. We'll destructure it inline. Okay, good. I still have the logic. I thought I lost it for a second. I'd be so pissed. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are good. Simplify that a little bit. I don't think we need quite that much separation in logic. Okay, sweet. Great, so that's all separated out. Don't even need that anymore. Look at this. This is starting to look nice. Whoops. Whoops. Where? Props is not defined. Oh, that's why I have to do that. No worries. Okay, we have our color list outputting properly. Set selected color. Great. Yeah, so what we need to do now is the selected color has to be highlighted. How did I do that in my other component? See, I did it here in this component, so it's highlighted. How did I do it there? I think that was called product images. Styled image. I put a selected on it. selected image, selected color. If it equals color, that's probably not going to work because it's a fucking object. Fucking JavaScript and comparing objects, man. Let's see. We will update this styled image. Man, I'm getting rid of that. I don't know. Just don't trust it yet. It's a Cloudinary component that I wrapped. Yo. It works. Like mostly. I'm not updating the selected color yet. So let's add an onClick function that handles it. Don't know what it's going to take in just yet. I mean, event. Prettier, step up your game. It's not running, damn it, and I don't know why. Prettier ESLint integration true. Prettier ESLint good. Format on save true. Autofix on save true. JavaScript format on save false. Ready? Ready? Damn it. Thought that was going to fix it. Let's reload real quick. I really want to get prettier working because it's bugging me. Ready? Ready to wait a million years? Because my build process is apparently super slow. Anyways, let's just write some code in the meantime. So onClick, we're going to call onClick. We're going to print out event because we don't know what's going to happen. And ultimately what this is going to boil down to is set selected color to a color. I don't, and we don't know what that is. Then return. Yeah, see, we just get the source, which I'm not. Not totally sold on that. Hey, look. Oh, the reload worked. Sweet. Oh. We need settings. I want to make sure this gets copied over to my GitHub. So if you're not familiar, I keep all my dot files here. I'll put it in chat here in a second. But here's my VS Code settings, which I keep in here. Eventually, I'm going to write a script that pulls all this stuff down anytime I get a new computer, so I can just run it. But that's cool for now. For now, it stays as is. So there's my dot files if you want to check them out. Man, we've already been going for an hour and I haven't accomplished much, but I feel better about the code I wrote tonight. Yeah, so all I did there was I was messing with Wes Boss's ESLint config as an example, and he, in JavaScript, disabled, let me show you the setting. JavaScript, no, I think the setting is just called like format on save. Yeah, editor format on save. And so for only JavaScript, we disabled that because he put his prettier config inside of his ESLint config. And I made a choice not to do that. I tweeted about it too. I chose not to combine prettier and ESLint because ESLint is only for JavaScript. Prettier, however, works on many languages. So I don't want to just... Now you have to write all these one-off exceptions in your editor to say, oh, don't do any of this for JavaScript because ESLint's already doing prettier stuff. I don't want that. I want like a blanket, prettier configuration that rules all. So all I do is have a prettier RC separate from my ESLint. It's not rolled up into this custom config. And that's why he had it disabled. So I forgot to re-enable it. All right. Anyways, back to the task at hand. See, this is where having colors in state might make life easier because I'm not sure if this has any idea about what colors are. Like, I just don't think so. Colors 35, log event, log colors. So there's event. What's the target? Just out of curiosity. Null? What? Really? Event.target. No way. This is supposed to have a target. Yeah, look at that. There it is. That's weird. Okay. So we do have an event.target if we so choose. And look at that. Let's see. Printed out colors. Wow, it does know about it. Oh, the alt is so wrong. Key is the color.value. Alt needs to be color.value as well. Yeah, alt text, we wanted that descriptive name. Yeah. So, okay, that's pretty cool. Do we need to keep track of colors in state? That's the question. So what goes into state? Things that would cause a re-render if they change. I mean, I suppose they would cause a re-render if they change. But I don't expect them to change. That's the problem. No, that's fine. Okay, fine. Colors, that's fine. So I'm gonna grab a color where colors dot find where that particular element, too many duplicate variable names here, where that particular element has a value equal to the color dot value equal to the event dot target dot get attribute alt. Is that how I did it over here? No, I relied on source. That's alright. What do we got here? So you click on one. There's the event target. There's all the colors. There is the color I found, clear water. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Set selected color, color. I think this is right. I mean, I suppose I could do something like color, and I could make a method here where I'm like, yo, on click color, and I just pass it in. I feel like that's just take a look performance wise. So React on click arguments versus not. I don't know, like we need to compare them. Yeah. Yeah, see? I mean, that's probably true. You don't want to make a new function if you don't have to. We already have the source, or the alt text right there is what you need. So don't worry about it. Why does it look like that? Awesome. That wasn't that bad. We haven't even done anything yet, so... Okay, so this is working. Let's just check this in at least. Like, it doesn't close out any defects or anything, but let's check it in. It's 10:30, so I have a lot of time. Yeah, I only changed 3 files. What am I doing? Okay, so what's different? Yeah, I got rid of image. Added get colors. Yep. Added the dynamic border. Totally redid all this. Added the selected color state. Added the on-click handler. Great. Shopify, all I did was added get colors. Get colors from product. And product. Yes, took out all the stupid variant images stuff. Let's open up product. Check this out. Whoops. Where is it? So in my use effect, look, I was saying on the product page, this is pretty cool. This is a new ESLint plugin. I was saying that on the product page, like this page here, oh, whoops. I'm not built. Shit. So I hold the selected options in state, and oh, nice. I can get rid of that. So I hold the selected options in state, and anytime that changes, as an effect, selected options, the variant changes. Why did I put custom attributes in state? I don't know. Anyways, so anytime an option changes, a user like selects something new, see, selected options, I set the variant. Like what variant is like what variant those options describe. But look, it requires the product in order to find that. And this ESLint rule, it's a new one for React hooks. Use effect has a missing dependency product. And I'm like, well, yeah, sure. But product is just never going to change. This is a statically generated page where product is an input. But this rule is called exhaustive depths. So you can see it on the right-hand side here. And it says, hey, look, I don't care. Any dependency of this use effect hook should be listed. And so autofix, it does that. Pretty cool. Anyway, That was that. And I like this. I like that some of these subcomponents should just be acting on like a product. See, even product images, I need to change this. Just like give it a product and be done with it. It doesn't have to be handed exactly what it needs because it knows it's running in the context of a Shopify product page. Okay, so let's see. We are going to add everything and we're going to say, by the way, ACP is an alias for add commit push. You can see that in my .files repo. I'll show you here. .files, my bash RC, ACP, and it calls a function get add commit push. And here's my functions. You see, I always support fully specifying this rather than using the short version. I don't know why I didn't do it here. So it adds everything. Your commit message is the rest of the string, not chunked up by a parser, and pushes it. That's what I'm doing here. ACP, so I can just say ACP, type in whatever, and hit enter, and it goes. So get colors from product helper method. That's the first thing I did. Or logically, in my mind, that's the first thing I did. And then I'll just say like selected color. Border. Doesn't make it seem like I did a lot, but there was a lot of thinking there. And there's going to be more because now what I need to do is hook this up to the product page to handle that callback. And do some stuff. Why are these so broken? Ugh, I'm gonna have to change this. What's the deal? Why is it breaking? Inspect. It's just an image. These are just images too, right? Yeah. It's got a static width and height though, that's why. These do not. You know, maybe making them static is a good thing. I'll see. Okay, so the second half of this color picker, anytime I click here, something's got to change here. Restart the page here. It should start with this one selected. Great. You know what? Before I get started on the second half, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Okay, back. Let's go. So, first things first. The colors component, when it gets clicked, we would need to make sure that the products component is hearing about it, because we need to update the selected options. And I think context is going to come into play in a refactor, but to get this done first, I don't think it's going to be necessary. Even like, I feel weird about this colors thing. How it's getting access in the on click, but it's not state. I don't know. I feel weird about that. But I suppose things only need to go into state if they change. And this will get re-rendered anyways if product changes, so I think we're good. Because state or prop changes cause a component to re-render. Products come from props, which create colors, so I think it'd just be duplicating effort. Okay. So let's get into it. I want to say this is make a log message here, colors on click, because it does have an on click, but I'm also setting an on click here. Name, image, selected options. Product on color change. So we should see both of these messages come through. Colors on click. Yep, it handles here first and then bubbles up to product. Awesome. Okay. So colors is responding just like we want it to. See, you see how this is why context is going to help. We have two handlers for this on-click thing. This would set the context value of selected options, which would then get... take it back. I don't know. I don't know, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's log event dot target and see if it's picking up on the same thing. Perfect. See, we've got that element which has our... Oh, it doesn't have the name. Ugh. Let's log selected options at the time. Right, I know what this is going to be. Yeah. Yep. So we don't know if this is color or pattern, so we need to be able to pass that up. Either pass it up or put it in the HTML. The key has it. Can I give it a name property? This is an image. Let's look. HTML image tag. MDN, please. Okay. Alt, fine, decoding, height, importance, integer sizes, anything, source, yep. Name, you should use the ID attribute instead. Yo. Do I really want to give it an ID? No, it's not an ID. Let's just name attribute. Like I want to hear what it's... Oh. See, it didn't say deprecated here. Trying to find it on... Oh, here we go. Name is not here. Okay. Well then let's use data then. Data what? Option? Inspect this. Let's make sure it's there. Data option. Great. I don't like this, but I guess it follows the principle of least power. Instead of using JavaScript to pass arguments and do all this, I'm putting it right in the HTML. Principle of least power says use the language or method of least power to accomplish what you need to do. So typically that order in web development goes HTML first, CSS next, JavaScript third. which I think I created it like that. Get colors, name, value, image. Show me again. Name, value, image. This is the value, the alt tag. The image is the source tag. And this is the data option tag. Really need the value. The name and the value. Then maybe this should be data name. I think so. So let's log it out. And if everything looks right, we can call set selected options. See if this works. So on click. Currently selected options are weight 15G, color, clear water. And then now we have color pink. I think this is going to work. Okay, let's see. So pink. No, I only want to click one button. So pink. Add to cart. 6 things in my cart. There is a pink. You know what? Let's clear the cart. Let's kill this crap out of here. I want to make sure this is working. Sleeves. Solid. Bright yellow. Go. So it is updating selected options. See, and now this is not guaranteed to be correct because this is actually asynchronous, so I'm firing it and forgetting it. But let's see. Right, let's see. Yeah, it's still printing clear water, but I click it again, it'll be pink, green. Yeah, it's fine. That's not going to give us any useful information, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so now the selected options are getting changed, but what's not happening is nothing is getting fed into the product image component to handle this. We're getting close, man. We're getting close. You know what? I want to commit this right now before anything else changes. So we added the data name. What do we do in product? Did the on color change event? What happened? Oh, I think this was formatting. Yeah, prettier finally ran. So one more time, we'll do ACP again. Really, we can forget about data name. As far as the commit goes, we completed color change event handler. Okay. Start the site up again. And now, the only thing we really need to do is try to pump some data into product images, because it doesn't change when selected options changes. So I don't even need to think about what was going on with the colors component. It doesn't matter. The product page is holding this in state here for selected options. And product images, it only takes in images right now and then maintains its own state. Let's do some stuff. I hate how images is like this. Let's just pass in the product. Where else is images used? Nowhere. Make it simpler. Just change the prop types here. Product is an object and it's required. I have no alt text for like any of these. I'm gonna solve this problem right now in a dumb way. I'm just gonna put the title as the alt text. That should be good. Everything still work? Whoops. What am I doing? Cool. Technically, this doesn't have one either. I just don't think it's smart enough to catch it. Oh, so this image needs to have an alt tag. Yeah. All right. So, how do we respond to this? It needs a prop, right? Because, okay, here's the thing. This does not respond to selected options. Actually, although I suppose it should. Which, once again, just promotes this using context rather than props. Like, for instance, the product component, which is this whole page, keeps track of selected options in state, right? What's state? What's state? What's state? Use state. What's in state? Selected options. And custom attributes, which is fine. The other components don't need to care. On properties change. Yeah, this needs to be on attributes change. And the variant. Just calculate at any time set selected options. Yeah, so this page holds all that information. Now really, anytime selected options changes, this needs to change. But, all right, let's get some examples. Alfleet, show me what you got. Oh, they don't do color selection. It doesn't matter. What about Onyx straps? What about Rogue? All right, bad example. What about Rogue? Yeah, so they change with each other. I mean, I suppose that's about right. No matter where you click, it changes. So there or here. Yeah, I suppose that's right. So what's the cart context? What do I have here? The cart in of itself. I had to remove and update. Because otherwise what? What's the deal? Everything depends on both product images and colors depend on selected options. But does that mean it's going to get an infinite loop? No. So on color change, set selected options. Yeah, but product image, it doesn't do anything. It sets its own selected image. That's it. I really need to put this in a context so I'm not passing the same crap down into both. So let's see. I'm a little rusty on this. I know we're going to create a blank product context. And let's look at the providers. There's a product provider, there's a cart provider. Split them up here. Start here and start ripping stuff out. We know this is going to be the product provider. And we know the product is going to essentially hold, the state of the options, custom attribute. Oh, but how does context get initialized? There's layout, top level, cart provider, yeah. What I'm thinking is the product provider is going to need to get initialized with the product passed in from the page. That's okay. I mean, maybe I just do it with props first. Getting a little out of hand, right? Just do it with props, deal with it, and come back and refactor. That's the way to do it. Okay. Number one, let's get the callback working. We need to get the callback working from product images. So product was tracking right now an on-click. We call it on color change. On product image change. Let's just do that first. Let's make sure we're getting the proper event. Let's log the target, and on product image change will get called on right here. Okay. So here we are. Go to the console, reload. So nothing. Why? On click. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Product images, on click. Right, but colors is doing the same thing. It has an on click. Oh. Props. You have to pass in props from the top level. I wonder if it's going to yell at me for adding two handlers to the same thing. Product 76, product 77. Great. Wait, is it working? No, it's overwriting that handler. Shit. Because now we got two handlers trying to do the same thing. What about, what about that? If we put it in this div and only that part cared about it. Yeah, but that's... Why is this working? This is working because styled colors has props coming into top level, which means product might be running this more often than not. Is this running it when I just click in there? Oh, yep. Huh, wonder what happens then. It just doesn't update the... Ooh, it just doesn't update. I want to see the selected options. That's okay, then this should be fine. Putting it here. What if I put it here? Will that screw any of the styling up? Right. Okay, that seems to be making sense. And I just want to look at my layout a little bit, make sure this div works. Means I could write, there's another div that doesn't need to be there. Div product images descriptions. No, that's okay. Div, the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. So, what do we got here? Event.target. There's not much data there. It's not good. See, now I gotta redo this to take everything. Takes the product. You know what? This is getting a little... There's been enough progress for one night. This is getting a little hairy again. I don't want to drag the stream on any longer. It's been almost 2 hours. In 10 seconds, it'll be 2 hours, my longest stream yet. So, what I want to do is sign off. Let's recap what we did. Oh, Lord, what did we do, right? Anytime this is clicked... Oh. Bug. Okay, anytime this is clicked, the selected options updates. Meaning, if I click on this and press add to cart and change it to 20 kg and put test and add to cart, this color picker now actually controls selected options. There we go. What we haven't finished yet is the interaction between this color picker and this color picker. When you click on this one, should this one update to that? Or vice versa, when you click here, should this one go here? Rogue Fitness seems to think so. Oh, Coach was another company that she used as an example that she likes. Let's do whatever, large wallets. This, oh my god. So this one has color choices. Let's see. It's limited. It's kind of smart. You click on one of these, it only shows the colors for that one. That's pretty cool. All right, not a great example then. I like linking the two. But what's going to happen here is like, Let's check out some other Rogue products. See, because the difference is she's only showing color swatches, when with Rogue stuff, I'm just going to change the color. See, smart, they only show the pictures for that color. Let's go back to barbells again. No options there. We need a colored bar. Yeah, see, they select. The thing is, these are product shots and only color shots. You know what I mean? Like, okay, here's like other product images, but they have nothing to do with it. Because what's going to happen is, what if I click on this one? Nothing happens over here. It can't. I mean, I can just build that logic in, I suppose. If there's a match, that's fine. Update here. If there's not, don't do anything. Anyways, something I have to think about. I really want to finish this tomorrow night because I have a client meeting with them on Tuesday. But good progress so far tonight. Anyways, thank you for watching. Tomorrow I will have the new blue Yeti caster setup going. Should sound a lot better. And I'll tweet out some pictures. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.